Okay. Hi, I'm Lisa
Hi.
Strahs-Lorenc, and I'm the author of Career Journeys from the Ground Up, Discover Your Own Path. And I am here with one of my book participants, Lisa Albinowski. It's been a year. At the time of publication, she was and is, I believe, still a real estate broker. She's also a senior real estate specialist. So, Lisa, it's nice to have you here and catch up. So, what's been going on for the year with you?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe a year has gone by. I feel like my mother used to say this, as the years get longer, as we get older, the years get shorter. And I just feel like this one was accelerated for me. I guess as we get older and we have so many responsibilities, it's supposed to be less, but it seems to be more in the world that we live in. The world of real estate has been really crazy, and I think in a good way for sellers because their properties have gone up 25% in 1 year in most areas on Long Island. We were on a training this morning and we looked at a year over year in the township of Huntington, and it was crazy. Um, don't feel like the buyers get a fair shake, unfortunately. There's not enough inventory, and the year has been very sparse on inventory still. And the buyers are outbidding each other for exorbitant amounts of money, hence the increase in value. People think it's a realtor who's driving it, but it's really not. It's about supply and demand. And our
Right.
supply has been very, very limited. There's so many changes in the real estate world from a industry take. August 2024, just a few months ago, there was a new law that came into play that buyers must be represented now by a real estate agent or broker, and they cannot go in to see a property unless they have a signed document that stipulates their type of agreement with the agent. So just to be clear, they can go into an open house, and if they're unrepresented, that's fine. But if they want to see a showing of a home other than an open house, they must be represented by an agent and they must be in contract.
Wow. Wow.
So
Okay.
just imagine in all this turmoil of buyers not having enough inventory, being outbid time after time, now being told you must sign an agreement with someone who, in order to go see a property
Mm.
if it's not an open house. So, I do feel badly for buyers. I really do. It's very difficult. But, we didn't make the rule. It's under, the Long Island Board of Realtors, National Association of Realtors. And in order for me to continue as a licensed professional, I must abide by the laws and rules.
Mm.
And, I've been doing this now 22 years, and ethics and rules and laws are the first thing I have to uphold.
Yeah. Yeah. So you still enjoy your work.
Lisa, I really love my work because my niche is really working with seniors and their families. And it's really about educating, advocating, and empowering whomever I work with the knowledge of what's going on in the world, in our real estate market. The world is a big world and every market has its own nuances. On Long Island, we're in a little bubble in the scheme of jobs, careers, salaries, right? And the cost of things. So whatever's happening around the country, we're the last to feel it. And this housing bubble that we're in, I don't see breaking down anytime soon. And if it does change a little bit in the next 4 years with different legislature and different rules and laws that come into play, I don't see it really changing much. The only thing I can say is that, it remains to be seen, and we'll visit again next year, I hope.
But your specialty is really important because seniors do need special understanding and special guidance and all. So that area is really needed.
It really is. And it's not really just me working in real estate and doing transactions. And that's really the difference between myself and a real estate agent who is not really focused on this group of individuals. When I say seniors, I'm talking about people who are we're qualified as 55 as a senior. It's ridiculous.
Right.
So I've been there for a long time. But in the scheme of things, I really focus on those 55 and over communities, knowing them across Long Island, what they have, what the differences are, how people can resize, if you will, if they're empty nesters or older and transitioning into more sizable, manageable properties. So you could be 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. I've had clients into their 90s. My own mother, lived till 99. So it's really in my heart. And my dad lived till 90. So the seniors are a special, heartwarming plan to me. And I take special care. Not that I don't to everyone, but it really touches my heart to help them navigate the appropriate place to live. I work with people who are in different industries that serve seniors. So whether it's assisted living and helping you navigate through that and what's best for you and what the costs are, whether it be continuing CCRCs, which is the continuing life communities that encompasses the nursing care, right? Or whether it's just condos or rental apartments, or just finding the right individual residential property that suits you if you need to not go up and down those steps 100 times anymore.
Yes, yes, that's right. And it's tough. It's a tough marketplace for people to find.
It is. People think that when they're downsizing with those quotes, that means that they will have less cost.
Mm.
But on Long Island, it's really a lateral move in most cases. The people who are active seniors that are downsizing, I call it right sizing, they're really looking for a lifestyle community. So, on Long Island, we don't have the lifestyle communities that we have in the South, where they're the planned urban developments, where they have the houses of worship, the groceries, the shopping right on campus, because we don't have the acreage for that, right? We're really built up. But our planned communities are really about clubhouses and groups and special um, transportation sometimes, So that's the kind of communities that are on Long Island. And they're really lateral in cost because you're selling your $500,000 plus house, right? To go into the same type of a cost for a community. And at the end of the day, it's not that you're really saving money. You're just not having to do your own work.
Right, right, right. So you navigated a lot to find this place and to be where you are now and to be happy what you're doing. So
Love what I do.
I really want to hear advice from you at this point and where you are in your life for others who are seeking to be happy like you.
You know, this is what I say. And I've said this all along, if you really find what your passion is, it's not work. And I know it's an old saying, but it's really, I am definitely a proponent of that. I found my niche in working with seniors and their families and resources, and it's not transactional for me. And of course, I have to make money to have a career and be able to survive on Long Island,
Sure,
right?
sure.
Um, but I don't look at it as transactional. I've been doing this a long time. I have a referral network of people. I'm out there networking still, but in the communities with other professionals who serve seniors, whether they're nursing homes and there are people who have to sell their home, whether they are in a situation where maybe their spouse is not doing well and they want to live in a community that's a lifestyle for both of them under one roof and not be isolated in their home.
Mm,
These are the things that help me thrive because I'm helping people achieve their own goals.
yeah, yeah.
And whether it's, someone who's looking to sell now or just thinking about that and maybe down the pike, it doesn't matter to me. I like to have a conversation with people and at least educate them about the process and how the design looks like from beginning to end.
Yes. And those of us who know you know how devoted you are and dedicated to this. And that's why we're very comfortable referring you all the time. And what we really like is the fact that you're partnering with others. You see other professionals who help out as well, which is really important. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I really support and sponsor the local Alzheimer's Disease Resource Center. I was telling you earlier today, they have a memory cafe, and it's not only for the person who has onset of dementia or Alzheimer's or a cognitive disorder, it's really for the caregivers so that they can come and enjoy with them. And, if you don't take care of the caregiver,
Oh,
then
no.
who's gonna help the person who really needs it? And that's really where I'm coming from. So if I can give people help, resources, knowledge, and information, it only helps them to better make decisions, not only for themselves, but for their loved ones.
Yes, yes. So then again, anybody who needs your services, all the information is right there. Why don't you tell them your email address as well? So this way I have your email.
So my new website is pathwaytoseniorliving.com.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can see, what I do as far as I do seminars and the advocacy that I do through that. I'm a member of the Signature Premier Properties team as an associate broker. That's my real estate side. So any real estate transactions, Albinowski at signaturepremier.com. However, info@pathwaytoseniorliving.com will always get to me as well, even if you're not a senior that wants to downsize.
Absolutely. And you cover the Long Island area. Do you cover any other areas?
Long Island and Queens, believe it or not. I'm in Queens this week. I was in Queens last week. So, Long Island, actually, Queens is part of Long Island. People don't know that, but it's the truth. So, Long Island, and I go work on referral. I'm certainly not going to take buyers around Southampton and Queens every day of the week. I'm here to help get your home sold, give you suggestions. And of course, if we can scout out some places that you want to go to. I know them and I'll take you. But for the average buyer who's just looking around to buy and they don't know where they want to go, I'm not a tour guide. And I
Right.
have people who I can refer to in my company who work in the specific niches of different townships all across Long Island that I partner up with as well.
Sure. Sure. Great. Well, continue your great work and continue to help us seniors because everybody needs a good professional and somebody who's reliable and somebody who they can believe in, okay? And who they trust. All those things are really important, especially in real estate, especially. So,
Thank you. Thank
so
you.
thank
And you continue your great work, Lisa, because, without people like you to get people like us together, then how does anyone really know where to help themselves in their journey of life?
It's true. Thank you. We both love what we do and we do what we love. Isn't that great?
It is.
Wish you
Happy
all the,
holidays.
yeah, happy holidays to you too, Lisa. Take care. Bye.
Bye.